You guys want to watch Power Rangers?
Oh, no.
Only if we watch every single one.
No!
Welcome back to Powering Through episode 6, a food fight. No, sorry, my bad. Episode 42, a pig surprise.
A pig
It's the
surprise.
same episode.
Yeah.
They just did a rerun.
We start at an adoption fair. For
Well,
pets.
animal adoption.
An
fair.
animal adoption. Yeah.
Crazy.
Whoa. And
Yeah.
they're giving animals away for
They're
free,
giving
and
animals
they're
away.
accepting any animal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
they're just
yeah.
facilitating.
Don't
Jason
you need like
was-
a vet to like look at
It was
over?
in the
maybe they
90s,
do.
the
Yeah,
summers
yeah.
were a little longer.
Jason's
The
giving
sky
away,
was a little bluer.
He's giving away a dog to a kid. He goes, "Here you go, big guy." And I'm
Hey,
like,
bud,
yeah,
take
Jason is the
this.
type of guy to call
Say
a kid
big
big
guy,
guy.
Yeah, true.
Old lady waddles up and she says, I got this big ass pig, Norman. I gotta find him a new home.
It's the
I gotta
most-
find him a
Yeah,
new
she
home.
starts crying.
So it's a putty disguised as an old lady.
Yes.
But it's a real pig.
And it's a pudgy disguised
This
as
is
a pig.
more like putty lore. They can act and like do a voice.
I think they talked once before.
They're entirely
remember,
sentient.
remember when they
Yeah.
ran a restaurant like 10 episodes ago?
Yeah, never.
yeah.
The restaurant that
And they were
showed
all-
Ranger bikes parked at it.
Yeah,
they were all
exactly.
carnies in the pineapple
Yeah.
episode. Yeah.
There's more than meets the eye to these guys.
Yeah. So Zack is on a run in the forest. I don't know why he's not really here.
Yeah,
he
why is
doesn't
he
like
not at the
animals. He
adoption?
doesn't like animals.
Is
Remember?
that true?
Snakes, spiders.
I guess.
He doesn't
Yeah.
like
He's doing
animals.
like a Rocky. He's got like a huge sweater on.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then he sees the old lady just like waddling through the woods, and then it transforms into a putty, and he's like, "Hey, what the, what the hell?"
What?
And then 5 more putties show up, and he fights them, and it's not bad.
It's really
It's a great fight. It's a great
Zach
fight.
Yeah.
put on a show. He fights like 10 putties.
Yeah,
They
he
have
does,
trouble
like,
with like one-on-one, and now he's taking.
Yeah,
on
he
It
does like
always varies,
he like
yeah.
swings on a branch, and then he does like a one of those 360 push-ups to
Yes,
dodge a kick.
yes.
That's pretty
It's
good.
good.
Yeah, whenever they have one-on-one fights, I think they do have to work a little harder with the choreography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of better. Because when you get a big group, it gets all mishmashed.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Zach
So-
puts on like a clinic with these putties.
It's
and goes
great.
to town.
They disappear and he finds a little transponder of sorts.
Yeah,
It's a little metal box with a whirligig on it.
Yeah.
And
everyone thinks is a bomb. It's got a
Yeah.
countdown on
It's
it.
got-
They-
it's
actually,
red,
they
and
don't
it's-
think it's a bomb,
Oh,
which I
okay.
think is really stupid of
Yeah,
them.
it's
'cause
red
it's
and
got
it's
a
beeping.
countdown on it.
But the
Yeah.
countdown doesn't affect the.
I don't.
Yeah,
so
look.
so he finds he's like, oh, I got to send this to Billy, and then
Yeah.
during that time, the kids at Bulk and Skull show up to the end of the fair, and they're like, we want something different like us, and they just give him the pig, and the Bulk and Skull go, yeah,
They love it.
yeah.
And the
They're
entire
just nice
time,
guys.
Kimberly's like, this pig is disgusting.
Yeah, she doesn't like pigs.
These guys are disgusting. I hate it all. She's just
Both
grossed
Skull
out.
have so much love to offer.
Yeah,
This might be the most, either the first or the most positive interaction we've seen between the Rangers and Bulk and Skull in the whole show.
yeah.
They just
Yeah.
they show up. They say we like an animal. They say have the pig. They say we love the pig.
Yeah. And they love the pig. They go to the school and they're showing him off, and they're like, "Yeah, pigs are smart." Bulk tries to get him to do a couple tricks, but he didn't train him at all. So
No, but
Yeah.
they put a little red handkerchief on.
Yeah,
his
it's
neck.
cute.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his name is Norman.
His name
I
is
don't know
Norman.
if we said that.
Yeah.
And so they take him to the juice bar.
Yep.
See
And
Ernie for the
a
first
girl
time.
walks up and is like, he's adorable.
Yeah.
And
And
they
then
say his
someone's
name
like,
is Norman.
"Eh."
Or no,
His name is
no,
Bulk.
his
Yeah.
name is Bulk.
The Skull thinks that she's talking about Bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she goes and pets the pig. They're like, "Hey, this is pretty good." And I wrote down in my notes just dudes with a pig. These guys are
Dudes
just
with a
dudes
pig,
with a
dudes rock.
pig.
If
And
you
so,
bring a pig to school, you make a lot of friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Ernie.
Zach and Trini and Billy are back at Billy's shop, and Billy's just got like sparklers with attached
Oh
to
my
like
God.
a trigger on a gun.
This is the most.
And Trini's like, "What is it?" And he's like, "I don't know.
Yeah.
It's counting down to 0."
It's just dripping
They,
sparks onto the.
they shoot it so like if you're not really looking, you think he's welding.
Yeah.
But if you look, it's really just like an electric drill bit. In the place of a drill bit, it's 2 4th of July sparklers that are clearly going down.
Yeah.
So every time there's a new shot, it's probably a new sparkler.
Yeah.
And they're like, they just don't think that it's a bomb. It's just counting down.
Which is crazy.
But the countdown doesn't play into the lore at all.
When the countdown stops,
yeah.
it sets off Norman, and he turns into Pudgy Pig
Yeah.
Oh.
At
the juice bar.
yeah.
Okay.
And he starts terrorizing Bulk and Skull.
Yeah.
Which also happened in the first one.
Yeah, dude, the device stopped, and they went, "Oh, what does that mean?" And Billy's like, "I don't know." And then it cuts back to the juice bar, and Ernie's like, "Hey, what are you doing with that pig? Get that pig out of here!" And it just turns into Pudgy Pig. Oh, I cheered, I clapped.
And so
You
this
did.
means
He started whooping and hollering.
Sentai sent the costume over to
It was there
Saban.
That's
episode
pretty
6.
Oh,
They
was
meet
it?
He meets Bulk and Skull then
Oh,
too.
okay, yeah.
He
Yeah.
ruins the whole food fair.
Yeah.
So they were literally like, "Oh, hey, what costumes do we have next door?
Yeah.
What's in
Yeah.
the warehouse?"
And
Yep.
so Bulk and Skull are the only ones left in the juice bar, and Bulk's got a big old sandwich.
Yeah.
Pudgy Pig wants it, and Zack's there, and he's like, "Dude, just give him the sandwich." And Bulk's like, "No, I haven't eaten since lunch."
It is
And
one.
Skull says, "Don't you recognize this, Norman? We're your parents."
And so they give him the sandwich, and then they run away.
So he's largely harmless. He
Yeah.
just wants to eat.
Yeah, and then
again.
Pudgy Pig.
Yeah, he does nothing wrong this episode.
Yeah, and then
Nothing.
Pudgy Pig teleports away, and Zack's like, "Oh, I missed him," so he teleports there.
Yeah.
And then
They go to home base.
they
with
go to
Zordon.
home base, and
Zordon's like, "Stop this overweight menace."
he calls him an overweight menace. And then from there, the episode drops off.
Yeah, well, Trini says, "We can't hurt him. He's a real pig." And Kimberly says, "And get this, his name is Norman." She finds comedy in the whole situation this episode.
But yeah, after that, they're like, "Oh, I guess we got to fight him," and it's just reused footage from
It's
episode
terrible.
Yes, it's literally
It's a
just
clip
a
show.
replay
Yeah.
of the fight from episode 6, except for like they just chop it
The
up.
last-
You know?
the last- part,
They
yeah.
dub dialogue over that's different.
Exactly.
To
He
make it
doesn't.
seem
He doesn't eat their weapons this time.
Exactly.
True,
Yep.
true. Yeah.
And so he teleports away again, and they're like, "Where did Pudgy Pig go?" And then Zordon's like, "I found him. He's trying to have sex with a real
Yeah,
pig."
he's at a farm.
And so Pudgy Pig can control his own teleport.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, because Rita wouldn't send him to a farm
To love.
to
No, well,
love.
he's just a distraction because she's like, now that they're looking for Pudgy Pig, I'm gonna make Goldar big, and he's just gonna blow up the city.
Yeah.
Standing and wide.
Yeah.
Time for a terrorist attack.
Yep. And so yeah, they see Norman at like the pig farm,
Mm-hmm.
Pudgy Pig at the pig farm, and he's dancing. He's doing a little.
Well,
trot.
when they find him, Zack's like, "Guys, you're never gonna believe it." And they round the corner, and
He's
Pudgy
there.
Pig's like,
What else could they have
They're there
possibly?
to look for
You'll
Pudgy
never
Pig.
guess what's around this corner. Oh, is it Pudgy Pig? Ah, you got me.
and he's chasing down this actual pig, and
Yeah.
it's kind
He's
of
like,
Yeah.
we would make such beautiful bacon together.
Yeah.
it's messed up.
It's pretty good. But then, so
Because
then
he
they're
just
like,
ate a ham sandwich.
yeah,
There was ham. It was either.
Oh my god.
yeah, it was.
I wish
He
it
was gonna eat the
No, it was
babies.
probably
Yeah.
turkey, right?
It was pink meat.
It
It was
seemed
either like
yeah,
pink meat is ham.
it was a combo sandwich. There was got to be ham in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, pigs always eat.
Yeah, and then Zordon calls the kids, and he's like, "Oh no,
Right, yeah.
Goldar's in the city."
Goldar, Scorpina, a bunch of putties. I
Yeah.
believe also a recycled fight. I didn't look.
Yeah,
real
Goldar
deep
gets
into it.
big. It's definitely the same footage of him terrorizing the city.
If it isn't new, they decided to do exactly what they've always done.
Right.
Yeah.
If it isn't new, it's cookie cut.
And so
Yeah.
they do the Zords and they do the Megazord and they fight Goldar for a bit, and
Until
then
he
they're like,
leaves.
let's get the Power Sword, and then it's the same
He's like,
thing.
wait, guys, hold on.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he teleports out.
This is probably new, but it's like the same as usual. He does he tanks a couple hits from the power
Yeah,
sword.
yeah.
So the whole time Jason's like, guys, what if we turned on the auxiliary power?
What if
Yeah.
we went 100% power?
What if we really
just
tried to
go
kill him
as
this
hard
time?
as we could
And
possibly
Goldar's
go?
like, no, bye.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
the
seen
sword's
that
glowing
before.
now? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's
And
my
they
time.
still, he's gone for like 5 seconds. They still release the energy blast. I guess it has to go somewhere. But they
Yeah.
should have send it straight up.
They should
not
aim
in-
it at the moon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The troposphere would hold it in, or whatever that is.
So Goldar goes back and he's like, "Oh, please, mistress, I will never do this again. I will
Yeah.
be done."
He
Come
says,
on,
Goldar,
I
you always
promise
do this.
next time.
come on. This
Oh.
was next time.
And then we
Yeah.
go back, the kids are like,
This
yeah,
was
we
last
did
time.
it. So they're in school again, and it's the principal again. Not,
He says
So-
Mrs. Applebee's actress
I
couldn't
wonder-
make it to set today.
If we go look in the trivia on the wiki, I wonder if
Yeah,
they
what if
lost
she just-
that
yeah.
actress. You could
And-
get another.
yeah.
name.
They lost her.
And
Oh
so,
my god.
and so Trini comes in. She's like, "Oh my god, guys, good news! The farmer adopted Norman."
Yeah.
And now the principal's like, "Okay, class, I have a little special surprise for you guys. Here's a pig. It's a different pig. It's a different pig.
He says the pig.
Yeah, here's the
pig."
pig." And Bulk and Skull go, "Is that a pig? Is that a pig?" And then they just jump up and they run to the corner because they're scared, because they're
Yeah.
clearly traumatized of pigs, because this
Yeah.
is the second time Pudgy Pig has attacked them,
No,
and everybody laughs at him.
Mrs. Applebee's class, they've had like science,
She's usually science, right?
but I guess they do nature, they do animals,
Mhm.
they do.
Right, yeah.
It's
The-
all science.
Yeah.
But they're in high school. It should break up into like physics.
Biology and
Yeah.
they're taking elementary school, middle school classes.
They're in this class the
because
entire
the people
day.
watching the show are
That's true.
7-year-olds
They can relate to
and
it.
us.
Yeah.
Mrs. Appleby shows up in like 20 more episodes.
Oh, okay.
So maybe she was just sick. Who knows?
Yeah. It's
That's
that
it.
universe building.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Teachers
yeah,
can be sick and
universe
you-
building by having
Yeah.
less characters.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
it feel lived in.
Yeah. See, even this school has substitutes when
Yeah.
it's the principal.
All right, this is not bad.
Yeah, I
But-
mean,
Yeah.
Mm.
I give it a 9 out of 10 for the first 8 minutes.
For
Yeah,
super,
because I gave
Yeah.
episode 6 and 9 out of 10.
yeah, super cheap reuse.
Mhm.
They made it work for half of it.
Yeah, if you probably weren't even thinking about it, you could probably say, "Oh yeah, that's a new episode." Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I could see,
Yeah.
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 Yep.
All right. Well,
All
see you
right.
next time.
See you next time.
Thanks for listening. Bye.